Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. Now, Euphoria star Angus Cloud was found dead yesterday at the age of 25.
TMZ is reporting that Angus Cloud, the actor made famous on the HBO show Euphoria, has died. The actor's family confirmed the news, saying Cloud buried his father last week and struggled with the loss, but did not say anything about how he died. The actor has been open about his own battle with mental health. As a rising star in Hollywood, he will be best remembered for his breakout role as Fezco on Euphoria. Angus was 25 years old.
So young.
That's horrible, man. God bless that brother. I think they said he buried his father last week.
Yeah, last week, yeah.
And from what I read, he was overcome with grief, and he's talked about his mental health issues before. So, man, let's just keep encouraging people to invest in their mental wealth and seek the healing they need, and just be there for people when you can. For everybody out there dealing with something, man, you don't have to hold it in. Find somebody to talk to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. Mental health is something that we all deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have been diagnosed clinically with mental health, but we all have bouts of depression.
Mm-hmm.
We all have setbacks and letdowns, and at the end of the day, it's how you process it which gets you through it, and understanding that life really ain't supposed to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Life is supposed to be trying. It's supposed to be challenges, and I wake up every day knowing that. I don't look forward to it, but I wake up every day knowing that. So when something happens to me traumatically in my life, or if I get let down by somebody that I care about, I know how to get through it because I understand that it's a process. Whatever that process is, I know I just got to go through the steps, and then it'll be just like objects in a rearview mirror. You ever notice how when you're driving and you're looking at rearview mirror, if something's right behind you, if that object remains still, the further you drive away from it, the smaller it gets.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way problems in life are. You keep on going forward, and eventually you don't see that thing behind you at all.
Yeah.
That's the way life is. And so far, all of us, no matter what we've gone through in life, we're batting 1,000. In baseball, 1,000 is a perfect batting average.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that every single time you faced a problem, you got on base. You got on base some kind of way, whether it was a walk, a single, a double, a triple, a home run, you got on base. You got hit by the ball, you got on base. Wow. So far, every single one of us have gotten through every single thing that we've ever experienced that we thought we might not be able to get through.
So what you saying? You just got to stay in the game?
You got to stay in the game, and you got to keep waking up, and you got to learn that it's a process.
Yeah, man.
If you have a breakup, if you're in a relationship and you break up with somebody and you truly love that person, you just got to know that keep on going forward, and things are going to get better.
Yeah, and there's people and resources to help you, stay in the game, and there's people and resources to help you get through that process. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You just got to leave yourself open to seek those things.
Yeah.
That's
It's
right.
very important to understand the process. The process in a breakup is typically, first of all, hate. I mean, it's rejection. It's sometimes it's hate. Sometimes it's depression. It's sadness. Sometimes you cry.
Mm-hmm.
But you get through. Understand when these things are happening to you, that's part of the process. It doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. You're human.
Mm-hmm.
So these are things that happen to all of us.
That's right.
But just keep on waking up, and things are going to get better. So once you understand that, man, you can pretty much deal with anything.
That's right. But we also got to send a rest in peace to actor Pee Wee Herman.
Paul Reubens.
Yeah, I was about to say Paul Reubens, but play Pee Wee's theme song that everybody should remember. What the hell is that?
I have no idea what that was.
What is that? I'm talking about burn. We don't have the Pee Wee Herman theme song?
That's not the Pee Wee Herman theme song.
Oh, they did it over.
Man,
Hip hop. Yes, they did.
You're a nerd.
I know they did, but why? What's up with
You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
Can you play the hip hop version Pee Wee Herman that they did over, please?
I know you are, but what am I?
That's not the theme song, though.
Well, that's the song that we know.
Not necessarily.
There we go, because they did a dance to it and everything. So Reuben died Sunday night after a 6-year struggle with cancer that he kept private. His publicist said in a statement, please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing for the last 6 years. Reuben said in a statement released Monday with an announcement of his death.
That's Joski Love who sings that too,
Love.
by the way. You know what's so crazy? My 8-year-old, my 7-year-old, she's about to be 8, 7-year-old and 4-year-old, they watch Pee Wee Herman stuff. They was watching
Still?
Pee Wee. Yeah, they were watching Pee Wee Herman stuff this weekend. It's on HBO Max, I believe. Pee Wee Herman comes on. Is it HBO Max? I don't remember. But it's on one of those streaming services, and they watch Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, of course, the dance was famous, and the kids were doing the dance back then. So rest in peace.
His movies and shows are on these streaming platforms.
And lastly, Benzino was talking about the Source magazine and talked about how much money that they were making at one time. And Benzino said he was making more than Hove and Diddy at one time.
How much did you make with Source?
In our peak, we was making a couple of $1 million a month. And
Wow.
Cash and advertising.
Crazy.
At one point, I had more money than Jay, Diddy, everybody in New York.
You ever have issues like rappers and stuff try to press you?
So Jay and Dame was complaining about a cover situation. When they came up to the Source on some rah-rah, I had is strapped up in different rooms. They didn't know that.
Right.
So they up there started getting loud, because we just wanted them to think that Dave was up there with just one person. And, sure enough, it starts getting loud. And they start coming out the rooms.
Right.
And, they had to get up out of it. There's at least 7 guns up in the Source office at that moment.
So Jay-Z and
Tears,
Damon Dash tried to press up on you.
Yeah.
You think it could have got ugly, though?
I mean, immediately, if someone's pressing up on me, that's it. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's war. Like, the heavens will fall. You trying to press up on me. Like you trying to bully me? You trying to take something from me?
Right.
No, I'm the taker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up taking. Nobody takes.
Yeah, that's from the We in Miami podcast. So that was Benzino talking about back in the Source days.
Your thoughts, Willie D?
On what?
That.
I mean, I don't really have any thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on it.
All right. And we got to congratulate
everybody telling their story.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
We got to congratulate.
I do wish that sometimes people like Benzino would do like a book or a documentary. I mean, because those conversations are great to hear on a podcast, but those are stories that need to be documented. Like we talk about, the 50th anniversary of hip hop and, people, doing their own celebrations and documenting their own things. I want to see people start documenting their own.
But
sometimes
their own
stories to give more context to it.
Yeah, but sometimes in those situations, like somebody like Benzino, even Willie D's been through so much, you might not remember till somebody asks you a question. You remember the time you got hit in a concert? You'd be like, yeah, I remember that time somebody threw a shoe at me, and then I went in the crowd and beat him up, and then it starts bringing back those memories.
That's why you should write a book.
That's what That's why you see it all the time.
Or do some type of documentary. I want to see everybody tell their own story their way.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
All right. Well, that is your Rumor Report. We got the People's Choice Mix coming up. And then also, when we come back, we got to talk about our very own Angie Martinez. Something that dope that's happening with her. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.